I was not paying attention. It was a good thing I started paying attention the moment after. I was definitely lost in my own thoughts all alone. I wanted to show you will appreciate that reference. Let's get into game 1 between Grades Mewtwo and Sonic. This is another common matchup, I would say, actually. And we'll see how this goes down for them. Sorry, a little bit of a pause there. I got a little... I don't know what's up with me right now, but I'm definitely pretty energetic, so I might drink a little bit more water. Okay, so we have Dan with the grounded control at the moment, trying to bring his percent back to himself. You're using that swift neutral air to stuff him out his own opening, and Dan shield grabbing through that nair, looking out in his favor. Like the shield grab, catching the bait from Grade. He likes to drift down and cancel his Shadow Ball, similar to how a Lucario would cancel their Aura Sphere, sometimes with the Shadow Ball right on you to make it look like there's a hitbox there. And because because some people think that the characters are so similar in that aspect, I think it would trip some people up. I wouldn't say that Dan is one of those people, obviously, but definitely a pretty keen bait. Oh, that's a spring go. Okay, Dan taking that first off. Very nice. Very nice. That was an unexpected hitbox from Grade, too. Definitely didn't look like he was ready to tech that one. Like Dan delayed it just slightly, too. Okay. Wow! That microspacing from Dan. Just barely avoiding that F smash to get that punish. Forward error. Not so much. Now straight off stage to the platform. Oh, what a fake out! I was not expecting to go straight to the ledge there. But Mewtwo can do that. Pretty good teleporting. Very nice. Alright, and Dan trying to hold this lead the best he can right now. He's opting not to commit too heavily into Grade. And shield off and punish and avoid all of his purchases. There we go. I stumbled over my words for a moment there, but I did find him eventually. Okay, fourth though. If that was me, I would have spin charge, jump canceled into a upward spring back air. Oh my god. Okay. That's that first stop. 60% on Grade. And yeah, so I'm just thinking about right now how Dan has a decent lead at the moment. It could be taken away, of course. But if Dan plays this smart, you can definitely take this first game. At 64% at the moment. Grade finds it opening off that dash attack. Otherwise, spin dash will interrupt any further follow-ups. Catching his spin dash with the neutral air, and now he has the control on-stage presence. Very good recovery to get back on stage with Dan. It's still a bit of cover-up, but he's not able to get a super strong punishment that he was looking for with that Shadow Ball. Otherwise, I do have to credit Grade's coverage right there. It's really nice. He's definitely brought this into his opportunity for sure. Run up grab, just do it. Don't be afraid. Well, that paper grab's gonna get behind Dan. Good, looking for this final blow. Already has a good amount of Shadow Ball too. That's gonna cover some offense. So, gonna do a lot of shield pressure too. Okay, good. On Dan that shield that. I think that might have been the size to break it. I'm totally sure. Oh, you could power shield with that small of a shield? Sure. Not that I would recommend that. I was gonna say, I'm not so keen on Dan staying grounded with the shield, because we're seeing Grade constantly whittling it down, but otherwise he's not getting entire pressure on it, and Dan is fearless to continue to hold his defense. And eventually he's able to get right in Grade's zone to get a forward smash, so I'm surprised that worked out. Wow. Dan taking game 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's just incredible, really. Okay, so game 2. Yeah, we're back. Max range spacing on that down tilt from Grade. Really hard to contest that, actually, depending on the amount of range that you have, of course. You're gonna get some flops off this nair. Almost a forward tilt conversion to nair. Something like that. Okay. Grade has a decent lead here. Then really has to work for this at the moment. Not able to chase after that up air with that beautiful frame 2 air dodge from Mewtwo. Dan covering a couple here to get some percent off of that. About 24. I'm really curious what's in Dan's mindset with how to deal with this at the moment. Overcommitting, that's definitely what was in his mindset. Okay. Great punishing that with back air. Otherwise, Great has been pretty good on catching Dan in a lot of exchanges here. Dash attack to send him right back up. Okay, watch your shield. Definitely want to watch your shield here this time. Okay. I like Dan's wall jumps here, delaying himself off stage so he can get his shield back. But if you neutral get up and you're wanting to shield, there's not much you can do about grab. That was a very bold grab from Great too. Okay. I'm fighting a survival game here at the moment, it feels like. Okay. Great forcing a trump with that. Great has been racking this up pretty swiftly. 71% now on Dan. Dan hasn't even brought him close enough to 12% unless it's something. Okay, this could definitely be a stock here for Dan if he can continue to keep this pressure right. Almost hits a nice back here. Great fading toward the platform, otherwise the ledge, otherwise to avoid Dan's assault. Dan faking himself out, not trying to approach too quickly there. He's been using that spin dash landing cancel a lot actually. Just above grade. It's been working really well. I think it was to cover Shadow Ball? Something like that. Okay. This time in this is the exact same position as it was in the last game actually, where Dan was opted to shield a bunch of Shadow Balls, and this time Grade knows that he's gonna put extra pressure to punish the shield drop from Dan with the dash check. He's keeping the pressure on him this time while continuing his Shadow Ball game, actually. And that's working really well. He's getting these Shadow Balls to build up repeatedly, blowing that shield down. And this time, he is ready. I would really appreciate if Dan had a different idea for dealing with that. Let's think about it. What can I think about that could deal with those Shadow Balls? Well, jumping more, you can do that. He obviously doesn't want to roll. He doesn't want to put himself where he has to land or move into where Shadow Ball's going to be. So in that high stakes position, maybe it's a good idea to use his jump. Use spin dash more to go right through the Shadow Ball, which it does have an invincibility timer. And even if he doesn't get the invincibility timer, he can fade up and away. And then he's also close distance on Mewtwo and can land a little bit more safely. I don't know. That's something to think about because this defensive game, it feels like it's not working on Grade, even though it did work for that first game. I mean, again, this is first, but it is what it is. It did work, and I'm happy it did for him. Alright, so let's get into the second game, into this third game. Apologies. Really wanted to think about that for a moment. And we see a pretty aggressive game on this third game on Dreamland. Both combatants at about 70% up air. I'm not gonna chase after him there. I think Dan's looking for something specific. He's looking for Jang Teleport on Dreamland. That's exactly what he was looking for. Okay. And now he's at the wonderful percent of 77%. See what he can make off of this. Okay. He finds his way down and now gets a down tilt, trying to just catch him in place with the disable. Dan just above him. I mean, just out of range. Yeah, there you go. Some very good patience with Great right there. He just held shield and waited on Dan. And Dan made him wait a little bit too. He didn't immediately go in on him. Okay, very good air dodge here. Could have lost his life to that. He gets behind him, but not sure what to do with that one. Spring up air, very powerful here with this amount of rage. I wonder if he could get one more up air or grab, if he can convert that into a kill actually. He's definitely looking for it. That's definitely what I'm seeing from down in the moment. He's working on a 2-stock actually now when I think about it. I think he has Mewtwo in rage percents per Sonic to kill. So I'm wondering what Great is thinking here actually. Oh my goodness, what a juke. Avoid that grab. Dan definitely had a plan for landing there. That's really good. Not a plan to land there, unfortunately though. Great, waiting in shield, catches him with him, catches his neutral air landing. Okay. Sonic with the stage control here. Or the center stage, and this is it pretty quickly actually. Mewtwo comes at you fast. Mewtwo is actually in the top 10 running speeds in the game, so really fast character actually. When you think about it that way. Great's been building percent and avoiding any setup that Dan has been looking for pretty well here. So okay, that fadeaway on the neutral to get a fair on shield and space himself away so he can continue his own advantage. Okay, that's set up. Oh my goodness, that spin dash up there almost killed. Wow. Okay. And I respect that fade back from Dan this time, getting quite a bit of ways behind Mewtwo so he doesn't get grabbed. Gets a grab of his own right there. Send him high up into the blast zone, but it's not going to take the stock, forcing him really low. That air dodge just through that spring. Oh, tries to get behind the Shadow Ball, but that pushback that Shadow Ball has, when it gets thrown back, catches him off guard and eat it to the face. One more of those might actually be able to take the stock. He's gonna get this opening here. That missed pivot grab could have been it. Okay. Okay, gets behind him again. Getting him with these approaches. And the up air will take it on catching his landing. So, last hit situation and Great takes that. Now only needs one more game to take the set. I'm really liking this adaptive game that these two are playing, and they're not always playing the same game plan too. Both these players definitely are showing a lot of different ideas they want to convey. I want to put into play. Okay, I'm pushing him back. So I'm getting 3 confirms here. And keeping him on the platforms too. Mewtwo not able to really land actually, so really nice. Okay, Great catches the end of the air dodge from down. Gets 25% conversion. We'll look for more here. Wait on his landing and shield to go for a grab. Yeah, this is definitely a different game plan here for Great. I feel like very read heavy. Not so much looking for his confirms, but more so looking for what he can get. Okay, jabs, push him off. And this game plan has worked for Great too. He dabs fast, holy. Now pummel. Great, please start pummeling. It's not a meme. Pummels can be good. Nice spin dash. Just reduce his hurt points below that. Crap. I think I'm conveying the wrong information there, but that was, I wasn't sure what to say about that one, but a nice confirm for Dan right there. Just barely catches him in this extent. And roll catch, but no pummel. Wow. You're not gonna pummel. Okay. I changed it to Winners Finals. I'm bad. This is Winners Semis. Apologies. I just realized that I changed it to that. Okay. Messed up that approach. I'm just gonna fix that because, yeah, that was cancer. I'm really sorry, Quan. You might actually message me about that, and I respect that. Oof. Okay, so good percent for Dan there. Some read-based play of his own to catch the juggle. I like it. I can see some conditioning when I think about how he would want to use Spin Dash to avoid the Shadow Balls. Because then Grade just neutralizes and it's being able to cover Spin Dash so well. And I'm just being reminded of that now. But other than that, as I'm paying attention to this game right now, Dan has a pretty good opportunity to bring this to game 5. Pretty solid lead here. Otherwise, Grade has been making it hard for him to land as Dan made him suffer a little bit in that first stock. They're playing very efficiently here. Making every hit count. And getting the stage control now. One forward air off stage could take the stock off of Dan. Okay, that's his option. Yeah, avoid both those hits. Really sure. Catching him out of Spin Dash. And now another last hit game. And the near drag down up throw is going to take it. Okay. Yeah, wow. Grade really turned up in there. He was down about 80%. And then got all that, about 70% from a juggle, got at 4th throw for stage control. Just a few more hits was able to do it. And then he finds his confirm. So, solid stuff for Grade, who's going to be moving on to face Shogi in the Winners Finals.